Shayna. Hi. You guys are awesome. This is seriously some of the most fun stuff I've ever created. Welcome to day 14 of the money polls. I have been asking for some change. It's finally showed up. I'm not sure how to receive it all with ease. Cool. Yeah, I know. Everyone's missing the other poll. It's like we're down a day and everyone's like, what? Where's the other poll? Don't fret. It's starting on Friday. Cool. Well, I think there's like 15 different directions I'm going to go today. So hang on. Buckle up. Dear Raj's comment of it's showing up and I don't think I'm receiving it with ease. And there was another comment in the group actually of like, what do you do when somebody pushes energy at you? What question can you ask? And truthfully, guys, this tool of pulling energy is actually way more potent than any of us have ever acknowledged. Lowering your barriers and receiving energy is a piece of what we're practicing here that we don't really verbalize and acknowledge a lot about. And it's one of the things that you can do constantly with everything. Lowering your barriers and receiving the change. Like, I just came out of the 4-day foundation class, and some of you did too, and I feel fucking weird today. And okay, cool. So what I've been with that fucking weirdness, yesterday I got grouchy for like 2 hours, and then I put it on Facebook that I was grouchy, which made it better, and then I went and had some vodka, and that made it even better. And but it really was lowering my barriers and just receiving all the change. And as soon as you go into resisting, it gets hard. So things show up the way you don't think they're going to, you resist it, you react to it, it gets hard. You align and agree with it, it gets hard. Anytime you're not just receiving things, they get fucking hard. So everywhere we've made it vital to create our life as an erect penis. Can we destroy it and create all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all in shorts, boys and beyonds. There's only one thing in life that should be hard. I'm a big fan. And everything else can come to you with ease and joy and glory, including erect penises. How does it get better than that? Inez, you're going to have to refresh and you can't hear me, so that doesn't matter. Cool. So I was in meetings this morning. I'm a part of some teams in Access that are totally revamping. And one of the things that's really changing on this particular team is a really big energy around impossibility versus possibility, and inclusion and expansion versus keeping it small and controlled. And so the stream team right now, the live stream team of Access, is in the process of expanding like this, which is, I get what a lot of our lives are doing right now. A lot of our lives are going, right? And in that process, there's a lot of choice creating awareness. You know, we're doing some things that are really working, and we're doing some other things that need to be changed. And for the most part, there's most of us are being the energy of like, cool, that was interesting. Let's choose something else next time. And then occasionally there's these people that come in with this energy of big problem. Like, this is a problem and this is a problem. And you guys need to know that this is a problem. And what's becoming really clear in this team is that there's no more space for problems. There's only space now for possibility. And if you want to bring an energy of, hey, how do we out-create this? Cool. And if you want to consistently bring in the energy of this is a problem, then you maybe need to go find somewhere else to be. And I was looking at that in relation to you and me and our financial realities. I woke up this morning and I had simultaneous sensations of incredible gratitude for what's being created, and all of these thoughts running through my head. Well, what if people don't sign up? Well, what if I don't create as much money with this? What if this? What if it isn't going to be that? What if not? What if not? What if this doesn't? So this morning, I got to be the tools in action, which is, hey, who does that belong to? Now, the thing is that those thoughts matched other places that I've gone with other creations in the past. I have reference points for those thoughts being right and correct and true and matching, right? Which is actually total bullshit. So what you got to get, like, after a big class or after you run these on a loop or after you do a clearing, your awareness increases by a godzillion. Only you never acknowledge that. I never acknowledge how much it increases. So what does that mean? You're going to be godzillion more aware of the shit. I'm just about to tell you how you get past what if, Dheeraj, because this is how I did it. How do you get past it? You use the fucking tools like a motherfucker, okay? Today's a cussing day. You use, hey, who does this belong to, me or someone else? Someone else. Okay, return it to sender with consciousness attached. Because what I'm beginning to come back to, the awareness that it's beginning to get really real for me, is that the space of me doesn't have any of that shit in it. You guys notice how when we fully expand out 100 million miles in 100 million miles in all directions, that there's no solidity in that? Yeah, well, there's total solidity in what if not? What if this doesn't? What if I can't? That is so light, right? That is not mine. It is not true for me. And if I don't get aggressive and present with those and change them, then it becomes mine. I get to align and agree with it and have a shitty morning. How does that? And maybe that works for me that morning, but this morning I was like, fuck off with that shit. That's not even my reality. My reality is that everything gets greater all the time. My reality is that there's no conclusion. My reality is that there's total space and possibility. And use the fucking tools, guys. There's no magic fix. There's no magic fix for when you wake up in the morning and you have negative thoughts. Okay, there's no fucking clearing statement that is going to get you out of the shit more than acknowledging what's actually true, which is when the thoughts come in, they're not yours. That's what's actually true. You have to acknowledge what's true. When you align and agree with the thoughts and you go, oh my God, yeah, what if? Oh my God, fuck, what am I going to do? And you go into all kinds of computation and freaking out. That's you now. You're not being yourself. You're being somebody else in somebody else's reality. That's, you've just abandoned yourself. You just left your life right there. Goodbye, goodbye, self. Hello. I had you for a second, but now you're gone. Right? You guys keep asking me what's committing to your life. Committing to your life is using the fucking tools in every 10 seconds. This morning, my commitment to me was like, I'm not going into what if not and doubt and all that bullshit that's not me. Fuck off. La la la. You know? Who does that belong to? An interesting point of view. I have this point of view. And if I were truly being me, what would I be aware of here? Okay, that's the future I'm aware of. That's the future I'm committed to, not this other minuscule, ridiculous, doubting future that I have been perpetrating on myself for all this time. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about perpetrating a limited, contracted future on you that keeps you from being present with what's actually true for you with total ease? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pot, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Look, it's time to get present with what's actually true. And get out of our fucking feelings. Well, it feels true. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. So if it feels true, it must be true. If it feels like yours, it must be. Or is something else possible? Is something else actually true? Okay, so start listening to yourself. Well, it feels true. And that's relevant. Why? But this is me talking to me. Right? This has got to be you talking to you and being the hard ass of consciousness going, I'm sorry, but we're going to have something greater here. And you, the voice in my head, that whoever you are, if you're an entity, get out. And if not, stop it, are going to shut up now and we're going to have our reality. And today, having my reality might require more tools. Tomorrow, it might be more ease to have my reality. Today, it's requiring more tools. How does it get better than that? How does it get more fucking awesome that I have fucking tools so I can have my fucking reality? Okay? I can have my reality whenever I choose it, and I've got to use whatever tools are going to get me there to having that. And let me tell you, I can't create a flow of money from what if I don't? What if I can't? What if this doesn't? That does not where a flow of money comes from. So the moment I go into that, I start killing everything that I was creating. So everything that is, everywhere you guys have been choosing that and killing everything you're creating, and everywhere you might be making yourself wrong for that, can we destroy it and create all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. This is how you create money. That aggressive presence with what's actually true for you and what's actually going on, which is when you have shit in your head, you got to use the tools because it's not yours. Because that's what will start to acknowledge what's true is that it doesn't belong to you. Okay? The question for today is what energy, space, and consciousness am I not willing to be? That if I would be it, would create way more money than I can handle. I want you to put that on a loop. I want you to ask it every 3 minutes. I want you to have your own back today. What would it be like to have your own back today? And what does that mean? It means when you start getting shit in your head, you don't fall down the rabbit hole. You start recognizing that it's just shit in your head, that you're super psychic, And they're like, wow, I got lots of shit in my head today. I wonder how much my awareness has increased. Okay, great. Now I'm aware of so much more shit. Cool. Who does it belong to? How does it get better than this? What energy, space, and consciousness am I not willing to be that if I would be it would create way more money than I can handle? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So this is the demand of you, and then we're going to pull. The demand of you is to keep choosing your reality. That's the demand of you. You're not demanding of the fucking universe. You're demanding of you. You are the universe in motion. You get to choose this. And your universe and your money reality is created in every 10 seconds. Not just because you're on poles, but because once you get off these motherfucking poles, you are using the tools for every single thought, every single feeling, every single emotion, every single thing that comes into your world. You are going, hey, who does that belong to? Me or someone else? Someone else. Oh, and now you've got the reference point, thank God, of doing these polls every day. Okay, you've got this now. And here's something really cool that Gary said, and I swear I'll stop talking after this and we'll pull. Yesterday, he was talking about energy polls on day 4. Sorry, whoever did day 4 on whatever day, I did it yesterday. Talking about the energy polls, and somebody was asking, can you use these with money? And I'm like, come join my class for fuck's sakes. And he goes, yeah. He's like, how do you think I create all this money? And he's like, the cool thing is that when you practice it every day, you start to become the pull. And so it gets to the point after, and Gary says do it for 90 days. So we've only done 14 so far, y'all. That after that, you just become it. And it only takes after that period of time to just put your, if you're not being it in that particular moment, because you've been practicing it, you put your attention on it and all of a sudden you're being the pull. You start to be a pull for money walking. So that's what we're doing here. We're not doing something to create a particular result. We're doing and creating a practice of being an energy pull for money in our world, of being the space of possibility with money in our world. That's what we're practicing here. So everything that doesn't allow you to be, know, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy it and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, online, shorts, boys, and mans. And fucking high fives to all of you for choosing this. You chose this. You chose to become more aware of what you actually be with money. And now we're walking it out every single day, every single 10 seconds. All right? How do you think I fucking learned this piano? Fuck, I started playing when I was 5. Every single day, 2 to 3 hours a day, practicing scales and sharps and flats and chording. And like, it took me years to get this language. It will not take you years to get this. How does it get better than that? You've been limited for billions of years, and yet here we are changing it in 90 fucking days. That's a miracle. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to expand out as far as you go, and when you think you can't go farther, go farther. Expand out from the front, the back, the sides, the bottom, the top. Whoosh past the earth, everything you've decided is solid, the walls, your body. Become aware of all of it. And as you're doing that, I want you to put your attention on all of the molecules of you that are now mingling with all of the molecules of everything else with no separation. All of your molecules are mingling with the molecules of the wall and the piano and the floor and the carpet and the earth underneath it and the core of the earth and the universe and the oxygen and the hydrogen and all of the other atoms that I don't know what they're called. Like, all of your molecules are now mingling with all of the stars and the planets and all of the beyonds that we can't even perceive or see with our eyes that energetically we know are there. Fuck me, that is awesome. I want you to, in this moment, start receiving from every single molecule that you can perceive, know, be, and receive from. The mere choice of putting your attention on those molecules changes you. And this is the size and scope and breadth of your financial reality. That you can actually receive from everything and everyone in every single moment of every single day. There is no separation between you and money. There is no separation between you and anything else on this planet. Everything that doesn't allow you to be, know, perceive, and receive that can we destroy and uncreate it on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You are energy, space, and consciousness. You are energy, space, and consciousness. Everything else, Every other thought, feeling, emotion, and point of view is not you. Everything that's prevented you from being and knowing and perceiving and claiming this as your reality, could we begin to unravel that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What feelings and relational digitizations are you using to create the financial unawareness you are choosing? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So I want you to begin pulling energy from all over the universe into every pore on the front side of your body. Wow. And then I want you to pull energy from all over the universe, from every pore on the back side of your body. Wow, you guys. Amazing. And then I want you to pull energy from every pore on the sides of your body, from your arms, until you're caught in a whoosh of energy from all over the universe. And I want you to pull from the bottoms of your feet, up from the other side of the universe, up through the earth, up through your body, and whoosh it out through your head. And then do the same from beyond, down through the earth, through your head, and through your body, down into the earth. Turn it all into money. That is your reality. Ask and you shall receive. And you don't have to use words to ask. You simply request for it to pull, and it pulls. So what can you be or do different today to actualize this energy right away? Notice what's going on. Notice the sensations you can perceive in your body. That's how you see energy. The moment you start going into your head about money, close your eyes, put all your barriers down, expand out, and pull money from all over the universe. Money come. You know how dogs don't listen to you if you don't mean it? Or lovers don't really respond if you don't mean it. But the moment you look them in the eye and go, come here, lover, they show up. Come here, lover. Money come. Money come, money come, money come. I don't know how you're going to show up, but I know you're going to show up. Because who could resist this? Money come, money come, money come. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be as irresistible to money as you truly could choose to be? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy it and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. I had 4 younger siblings. My middle sister sort of took on an oldest child role somewhere around the time I was going off on my own out into the world. And it was funny when we would all hang out with the younger siblings together. She would tell them to do something and they wouldn't listen to her. And I would tell them to do it and they would do it like that. And I told her once, I was like, you don't mean it. They know you don't mean it. I mean it. When I say don't touch my face, I mean don't touch my fucking face. And I mean it the first time. I don't want to have to tell you again. But I mean it with a lot of love. It's just I'm very firm about what it is that I'm having. So what is that energy for you in your world? Because I get this is the way I be it in the world. What is that for you? Where it's like, no, I'm having money. Doesn't need to come from there, but I'm having it. So universe, show me. I'm ready. I'm willing to create. What's next? What is next? What can I be or do different? What's next? And thank you, John. It takes one badass to know another badass. So what energy, space, and consciousness are you not willing to be, that if you were willing to be it, would create way more money than you can handle? And everything that is, we destroy it and create all that. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, online shorts, boys, bands. Man, guys, I want this on a loop today. Put it on a loop, put an earbud in your ear, put your phone in your back pocket, and loop the shit out of this. And Ask it every 3 minutes. Put a workout timer on too. Like, drive yourself crazy with this question. Like, start to wonder, actively wonder, and create your reality. That's what this is all about. Okay, it's like, it's just done. We're done being limited. Limited is boring. Like, stop it. Like, and you gotta stop that with yourself. Like, for me too. Like, I'm done with that shit. I'm into creating a different reality now. So what are those tools? What can I do to support that for myself? Okay? I'm on fire.